When you first start with a Shopify, a design like this is applied to your site. Setting up a Shopify store is really simple, and that's why so many people go for it. But a lot of them struggle to move beyond that basic design. So that's why I prepared this guide for you. If you follow this video, you can easily create a stunning store like this. In this guide, you will learn how to start with a Shopify, edit various pages, including your homepage, edit new product and collection, and set up essential configuration like domain setting to manage your site. Alright, let's dive in. Before we get started, I want to let you know that StepSteve is offering a free Shopify guide for beginners. It's the same video you're watching now, but it's broken down into easy to follow steps. You can go through each stage while checking off the list to stay on track. You can find the link to this page just below the video, so feel free to visit it. Now, let's dive into the step 1, creating a free Shopify account and selecting a theme. If you're ready, let's click the button to start. You will get a 3-day free trial, and even after that, you can start a plan for just $1. To get started, simply enter your email and click the Start Free Trial button. If you like, you can fill out some additional info, but I'm just going to click Skip All for now. Next, choose the country where your business is based and click Next. You can create your Shopify account using various platforms. For this tutorial, I will be using Google to complete the sign-up process. We are now in the Shopify editor. You will notice that the 3-day free trial has begun. Let's go ahead and check out the basic Shopify site we just set up. Hover the online store on the left, and an icon will appear on the right. Click that, and you will see your Shopify site. Now, let's head back to the admin page. Click Online Store on the left side. You will see that theme is selected and that the default theme is called Down. In this video, we're going to customize this basic theme to build our site. But if you're interested in exploring other themes, I will show you how to switch them. Scroll down to Popular Free Theme and click Refresh, for example. You can preview it before applying. If you like what you see, click Try Theme. Click the Customize button right next to the newly edited theme. We're now being taken to the editing screen for the theme you selected. If you're looking to explore other themes, feel free to choose and customize them in the same way. To go back, just click the exit icon at the top left. If you want to switch to the theme you selected, click the Publish button. However, since we are using the Dawn theme for this tutorial, let's go ahead and remove the theme we just selected. Click the menu icon, then choose the Remove option. That's it for creating a free Shopify account and learning how to switch themes. Head back to the step-by-step guide page. After checking off everything you have completed, move on to the next step. In this step, we're going to edit the main homepage. You will learn how to update your logo, edit the header style, change the image banner, and add a new section so it's covering all the essentials for customizing your site. Let's head back to the Shopify admin page. To start editing, click the Customize button. Let's take a quick tour of the editor to get familiar with it. Right now, we're on the home page, which you can see at the top of the screen. If you want to edit a different page, just click here and choose another one. On the left side, you will find the layout structure for the home page divided into header, template, and footer section. To make change, simply click on an element and the setting will appear on the right. Some parts can be edited directly here, but don't worry, you can access them elsewhere. Just click the setting icon on the left. In the setting menu, you will find the option like logo, color, and typography to customize the theme. Let's start by editing the top notification bar. Click on it and you will see the setting on the right. The first option is the color scheme. click Change and select a different scheme to see how it updates the background and text color of the notification bar. Color scheme help you maintain a consistent design across your site. If you want to tweak a scheme, select one and click Edit below. For this example, let's choose Scheme 5 and click Edit to modify it. You can now see options for background color, text color, button background color, button text color, and border color. Let's change the background to purple. Once updated, you will see how the change reflects on your site. Feel free to customize your color to match your brand style. If you want to add a new color scheme, click the setting icon on the left. Go to the color menu and click Add a scheme to create and edit a new one. When done, click the back button. Then click on the notification bar. Now, let's check out the social media icon below. If you want to add a social media icon to the notification bar, click on it. To display the icon, you will need to enter your social media links. Click Theme Setting below. You can enter address for platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. For this example, let's go ahead and enter links. You will now see that the social media icon have been added to the top left. Next, let's look at the announcement option. The auto-rotate announcement setting automatically cycle through the multiple announcement if you have more than one. You can adjust the interval time with the Change Every option. To edit the announcement bar, click on the text on the announcement bar on the left. You can now modify using the text option on the right. Let's update it to say free shipping on order over $75. If you want to add another announcement, click Add Announcement on the left and type in your new message. Once you have multiple announcements, you will see arrow appear, allowing you to switch between them. Since we only need one announcement for this site, let's delete the extra one by clicking the trash icon. Now, let's change the logo in the header. To do this, click the theme setting icon on the left. Then click on logo. If you have a logo, click select image. You can either drag and drop the file here or browse to upload it. Let's go ahead and upload the logo. Once you have selected your logo, click Done. You'll now see the logo has been successfully applied. If you want to reduce the size, you can adjust the width on the desktop logo width. You can also upload the Favicon, which is a small icon shown in the browser tab. Let's upload that as well by clicking Select Image and dragging in the file. When you are done, click Done at the bottom. After changing the logo, let's edit the header. You will see option on the right where you can change the logo position. For example, click top center to move the logo to the center of the header. And then switch back to middle left. Next, let's check the sticky header option with on scroll up. The header will appear when you scroll back up. You can also choose None to disable it or set it to Always to keep the header visible at all time. You can also change the color scheme, but we have covered that earlier, so we will skip it here. Below, there is an option to add a multiple language and country, allowing visitors to select their preferences. The customer account login option refers to the avatar icon in the header, allowing customer to log in into their account. Let's now adjust the mobile layout for the logo position. Click the mobile icon at the top to preview the mobile version. You can choose to place the logo in the center or on the left. Now, let's switch back to the desktop version. On the spacing, the bottom margin allows you to add a space below the header. You can also adjust the padding above and below using the section padding option. Let's set it to 32 pixels for both top and bottom. Next, let's edit the image banner. You will notice option for first image and second image, allowing you to add a 1 or 2 background image. For this tutorial, we will just add one image. If you have an image ready, click select image to upload it, or if you want to use the free image, click explore free image. Since this demo site is about men's fashion, let's choose the men's fashion category. I will select an image from here as an example. To apply it, click select at the bottom. The image overlay opacity option allows you to adjust the transparency of the layer over the image. If you want the text to stand out more, increase the opacity. Let's set it to 50% as an example. You will notice the image darken, making the text easier to read. Adjust this to suit your style. You can also change the height of the banner on the banner height. Let's set it to medium. The desktop contents position lets you control where the contents appear on the banner. Let's place it in the center by selecting middle center. If you prefer to put the text inside a box-shaped container, you can activate this option here. But for now, we will leave it off. The desktop contents alignment option adjusts the alignment of the contents, and we will keep it centered. If you want to add a slow moving effect to the image, click ambient movement on the animation option. You will see the image gently move. Another option is to click fixed background position, which will lock the background as you scroll. After applying it, scroll through the page to see the effect. However, we will revert to none to keep things simple. To adjust the mobile layout, click the mobile icon at the top again. You can change how the content is aligned on the mobile, and if you have a 2 background image, the stack image on mobile option lets you place them one above the other. The show container on mobile option allows you to place content separately from the image. We will disable this option and switch back to the desktop view. Click on the title text inside the image banner. To edit this text using AI, click the star icon at the top of the text editor on the right. You can type in a prompt for the text you want. As an example, I will type create a stylish and bold headline for a trendy men's fashion store that highlight modern trend. Keep the tone set to expert, then click generate. You will now see various options for the generated text. Choose the one that fits best. To make the text bold, select it and click the bold icon at the top. Let's also set the heading size to small. Now, let's add a description text under the heading. To do this, click Add a block under the button on the left. The reason only the text option appears is that you can only add a text element inside the image banner. Click Text to edit, then drag and drop it below the heading. To generate a text for this as well, delete the placeholder text and click the star icon again. Enter your desired prompt, and this time set the tone to persuasive before clicking Generate. The text has been successfully generated. Now, let's edit the button below. In the setting on the right, you will see option for the first and second button. You can add a second button if needed. Let's change the button text and set it to all uppercase. Below, you can see the button link is set to display all product. If you want to change the button style to one with a background, disable the option below. For more detailed button edit, click the setting icon on the left, then click button. Here, you can adjust the button border width, opacity, and corner radius. Let's make the button round by setting the corner radius to 24 pixels. You will also find an option for button shadow here, which you can use it if needed. Now, click on the feature collection below. The feature collection allows you to display only the product from a specific collection, which is similar to category. We will add a product and collections later, so for now, let's focus on editing the design. First, on the right, change the heading to trending now. If you're not able to think of a good heading, feel free to use the AI tool above for idea. If you want to add a description below the heading, use the available option to add and edit one. You can also set the number of the product to display using the maximum product to show option and adjust the number of the column to anywhere between 1 and 6. I will keep it as set to 4. If you want a visitor to see a View All button when there are more products in the collection than what's shown, you can enable it here. Under the product card section, you can edit product image, you can adjust the image ratio, and for more consistent look, choose either the portrait or scale option. I will go with the portrait. You can also change the image shape using the option provided. Activating the Show Second Image on Hover option will display a second image when user hover over a product. You can also choose to display the vendor or product rating by enabling those options. For mobile, you can set the number of the product column. To preview it, click the mobile icon at the top. You will see the layout with the 2 columns, and if you want to show only one product per row, change it to 1 column. Now, let's switch back to the desktop view. Finally, adjust the top and bottom padding for this section to 60 pixels each. That completes our editing for the featured collection. Now, to add a new section, click Add Section on the left. You can preview what each section design look like before selecting it. I will choose the image with the text for this example. The new section is automatically added, and we will design this section to announce the back sale. On the right, you can add an image. Let's search for a back related image using the Explore Free Image option. As with before, you can use AI to generate a text if needed, but I will quickly write a heading and description as an example. Let's set the heading size to small. Next, I will select the button and change the text to Grab the Deal. After writing the text, click the section to adjust the styling. To reduce the image height, change the option to small. You can also adjust the width of the image on desktop and change the desktop image placement to reorder the image. The desktop content alignment allows you to adjust the alignment of the contents, and with the content layout option, you can overlap the image and contents if you wish. The color scheme option applies to the entire section, while container color scheme affects the contents area only. To change the background color, let's switch the color scheme to Scheme 2. This helps separate it from other section. I will also set the padding to 60 pixels above and below. For more detailed editing, click Theme Setting on the left. The image area is under Media, so click on it. Here, you can adjust the option for the image, and I will change the corner radius to 20 pixel. You will see the change apply. Now, let's adjust the contents area by clicking Contents Container on the left. I will apply the 20 pixel corner radius here as well. That complete the editing for the image with the text section. Next, let's add a new section by clicking the section icon on the left. Then click Add a Section and choose Collection List. A collection list shows various categories to your customers, giving them an overview of the different product type available in your store. I will remove the title to keep it simple. If you want to add a more collection, click Add a Collection on the left and you will see them added. For now, I will delete the extra one. Click the collection list again, and since we have already covered the editing option, I will just change the top and bottom padding to 60 pixel. To dive deeper into the setting, click Theme Setting on the left. Then choose Collection Card from the menu. There are two available styles, and I will choose Card Style. You will see how the style change, but I will switch back to standard. The other options here work similarly to what we have covered before. Let's add one more section. Click the section icon on the left and click Add a Section. As we have seen, most of the section elements provided by Shopify can be edited in a similar way, so if you follow along so far, you will be able to freely add and edit the new element. Now, I will choose the Multicolumn. This section can be used to showcase service, product features, or benefit. In this case, we will write about why customers should shop at our trendy store. Let's start by editing the heading text. I will change the size to small and update the button text to Shop Now. For the link, I will have it direct to the All Product page. To keep the background color distinct like before, click Change and switch to Scheme 2. Now, click Edit to change the button color to purple. Select the solid button background color and choose purple from the recent color. Close the scheme editor. Finally, set the top and bottom padding to 60 pixel. For the content, I will enter the prepared heading and text. I will also apply the bold styling to the heading. That completes the multi-column section. Now, let's move to the footer. To darken the footer, change the color scheme to Scheme 3. To disable the email sign-up feature, click Show Email Sign-up to turn it off. The policy-related link can be added automatically by enabling Policy Link, so no extra setup is needed for that. That wraps up the full homepage editing process. Before we move on to the next step, let's go over some useful area in the theme setting. Click on Theme Setting. Next, click on Typography. Here, you can change the font and size for heading and body text. To change the heading font, click Change. You will notice that fonts are divided into System Font and Other Font. If you want your site to be optimized for faster loading, it's best to choose a font from the System Font list. Keep that in mind and close the window. Font size are based on 100% scale, so adjust them and preview the change as you go. Now, close the Typography menu and click Layout. Here, you can adjust the page width. To reduce the width, let's change it to 1000 pixel. you will see the page width shrink. Now, I'll switch back to 1200 pixel. The grid option allows you to change the spacing between product, collection, list, and multi-column layout. Let's set both the horizontal and vertical spacing to 16 pixel. You will see the spacing update. Finally, click the Save button at the top right to save your change. Now, head back to the step-step guide page. After checking off all completed tasks, move on to the next step. In this step, we will be adding the new product. Once we have added a product, we will also create a collection, assign the product to the collection, and add a collection to the menu. We will also use AI to help generate a product description, making the process more efficient. Then let's head over to the editor. To add a new product, first, click the exit icon in the top left to return to the admin page. Then click on the product menu. Next, click Add a Product. As an example, we will edit t-shirts with a various size and color option. For the title, enter Classic Cotton Tee. To generate a product description using AI, click the star icon. Here, you can enter key product feature or keyword. I'll make the input more specific for this example. You can also adjust the tone to match your needs. We will leave it set to expert and click Generate it to create a description. Once the description is generated, you can use it or click Generate again for a new version. To keep this version, click Keep button. If you're happy with the description, you can move forward. However, if you want to further improve the product description using ChatGPT, here is how you can do that. First, copy the generated description. Now, let's switch over to the ChatGPT. If you don't have an account, create one and we will process with the free version. The prompt you will use is available on the step-step guide page, so let's head there to check it out. Here, you will see a pre-written prompt. Replace the example keyword with your own product keyword, and at the end, paste the product description you generated in a Shopify. Now, head back to the ChatGPT. Once you have entered the prompt, let's check the result. Here is what we got. Review the result, make any necessary edit to match your product, and then copy it. Now, let's switch back to the Shopify page. Delete the existing product description. Then paste the improved description. Now, let's drag and drop the prepare image. Set the price to $15. The Compare at Price field lets you highlight a discounted price by showing the original price. Let's enter $20 as an example. The Cost per Item field is for entering the product cost price, which help you track the profit and margin. Through this won't be visible to customer. Under the Inventory option, you can track the product stock. For this example, let's set the quantity to 50. The Continue Selling when out of stock option lets you decide whether to keep selling the product even when stock run out. If the product is physical, check the shipping box and enter the product weight, which help calculate a shipping cost. Variants are used when your product comes in different size or color. Since our t-shirts example come in various size and color, let's add this option. Click the plus icon. Select color from the available option. You will see that the color are automatically added, pulled from the category meta field. Meta field are product detail that are auto-filled based on the information and image provided. If needed, you can adjust these fields. For instance, to change the target gender to male, click the info field, choose the replace, and select male. Now, return to the variant and click Add another option. Choose size, and in the input field, enter size S, M, and L. When you are done, click Done. You will now see the edit option. If you click the arrow next to each color, you will see the size option for each color, allowing you to set stock quantity and price. As an example, set the stock quantity for all size to 50. As a result, the total stock for each color is now 150 units. To add a main image for each color, first, click the image icon next to purple. From the uploaded image, select the purple T and click Done. Repeat this process to add a main image for the other color option. Now that we have entered all the basic product information, scroll down and click Save. To see how the product looks on your site, click Online Store and visit the site. Select the product you just added. You will see the price displayed with the discount highlighted, as well as the size and color option we set up. When you change the color, the product image update as well. Scroll down and you will see the product description we added. This is how you can add a product based on your needs. Let's return to the admin page. Add 4 more products in a similar way. Once you added a product, let's create a collection, which are like category, and assign the product to the appropriate collection. To add a collection, click on Collection under the Product menu. The collection we have created are tops, bottoms, and backs. Click Create a Collection at the top right. Enter tops for the title. For the description, I will enter example description. In the collection type, you can choose between manual and automated. Manual allows you to add a product to the collection manually, while automated lets you set condition to automatically add a product to the collection. Let's choose the manual for this example. To add a product to this collection, click Browse. Select all the product that belongs in the top collection and click Add. You can also set a default sorting option for the collection. Below, you will see a preview of how this collection page will appear in a search engine, showing the title and description. To edit this, click the pencil icon and make any necessary change. Lastly, on the right, you will see an option to add an image, which will allow you to upload a featured image for the collection. To do this, click Add an image. Let's drag and drop the prepared example image. After selecting the image, click Done. Once the featured image is set, scroll down and click Save. Now, in the same way, create a bottoms, backs, and Trending Now collection by selecting the product. Now, let's edit the menu to include the collection we have added. Click Online Store on the left menu. On the Online Store, click Navigation. Then click Main menu. Here, you will see the current menu structure. First, let's delete the Home and Catalog menu by clicking Delete. To add a new menu item, click the Add Menu Item link. We will start by adding the menu for all product, so enter all product as the name. To link it, click the input field below. Select product, then choose all product. Click Add to finish. Next, let's add a Trending Now collection. Click Add a Menu Item again. Enter Trending Now as the name and click the link input field. Select collection, then choose Trending Now. Click Add to finish. Let's also add a tops, bottoms, and backs collection to the menu in the same way. Once you have added all the menu items, you can reorder them by clicking and dragging the icon to the left of the menu name. Rearrange the item in the order you prefer. When done, click Save Menu. To check how the menu looks, visit your site through the online store. You will now see the new menu. Click on All Product, and you will see a list of all the product. We will edit the image size later to ensure consistency. Click Trending Now, and you will see only the selected product. Now click Top, Bottoms, and Backs to verify that only the products assigned to each collection are displayed. If everything looks good, click the logo to return to the home page. Next, scroll down to the button section, and we will set up the link and collection to complete the home page. Let's head back to the admin page. Click Online Store. Then click Customize to edit the theme. Scroll down the home page. Click the button Relate to Back. On the right hand side, click the info field to add a button link. Select Collection and choose the back collection to add a link. Once that's done, select the collection image below. On the right, click Select Collection and choose Top, then click Select to confirm. In the same way, add a bottoms and backs collection. We have now completed the home page. To save your work, click the Save button at the top. Now, return to the step-step guide page. Check off all completed tasks and proceed to the next step. In this step, we will learn how to edit the collection and product page we added earlier. Let's head back to the admin page to get started. First, to visit the collection page, click the page selector at the top, then select the collection and click Default Collection. As an example, let's take a look at the top menu. First, click on the banner section at the top. On the right, you will see the option to display or hide a description section. Let's disable it to hide a description. Now that the collection description is hidden, let's activate an option to show the collection image. You will see the featured image appear, but let's hide it again. You can also change the color theme if needed. Now, click the section where the products are displayed below. On the right, you will see options to set the total number of the product displayed on this page, as well as the number of the column. Scroll down to find the product card setting where you can edit product image. Since the image sizes are inconsistent, let's set them to a uniform square ratio. You can also change the image shape depending on your preferences. The Show Second Image on Hover option allows a second image to appear when you hover over a product, as long as 2 or more images are uploaded. The Quick Add option lets visitors add a product to their cart directly from the product list. As an example, let's select Standard. You will see the Add to Cart button appear below each product. Let's switch this back to None. The Enable Filtering option allows visitors to filter product based on various criteria. You can disable this if you don't want it. The filter layout offers 3 options, with a horizontal or vertical being the most common choices. In mobile layout, you can set the number of the column displayed on mobile devices. Switch to the mobile view to see how it looks with the 2 columns. Now, let's switch back to the desktop view. Lastly, adjust the section padding for the top and bottom to 60 pixels. That's it for editing the collection page. Now, let's move on to editing the product page. Click the page selector at the top, select product, and then click default product. We are now on the product page. On the left, you will see the block element that makes up the page. If you want to rearrange them, simply drag and drop the block. To remove an element, click on a block, such as share, and click the trash icon to delete it. Now, click on the product information section and check the editing option on the right. The Enable Sticky Contents on Desktop option makes the product image follow as you scroll down the page on desktop. You can also change the color scheme here. Let's change the product image width to medium. If you want to rearrange the image and product information, you can do that using the Desktop Media Position option. The image zoom option allows you to set zoom effect for product image. Let's check the Open Lightbox option. Click the product image and you will see it open in a new window. Close the window. Now, let's change the option to click and hover and test it by clicking the image. You will see the image zoom in directly on the page. If you don't want to use the zoom function, simply select no zoom. Lastly, set the top and bottom padding to 60 pixels as before. Now that we have reviewed the editing the option, let's add a new block below the product information. On the left, under product information, click Add a block. You will see various block options related to product information. Let's add a collapsible row block. This feature keeps the layout clean while allowing visitors to click and view more detail if needed. As an example, let's add a shipping information. Enter shipping as the heading. For the icon, let's choose the truck icon to match the contents. Finally, enter the shipping information. You now have a collapsible row for shipping information. Since this is a part of the default template, it will be added to all products. Now, let's add another collapsible row for care instruction. Click at a block on the left, then select collapsible row again. Enter care instruction as the heading. For the icon, select the search icon. It's time to add a content. Keep in mind that shipping information is usually the same for all products, but care instruction can be different according to product. To handle this, Shopify used a feature called Product Meta Field. Let's set that up. First, click Save to save your progress. To exit the editor, click the exit icon. Now, click Setting in the bottom left corner. Next, click Custom Data. Select Product. Click Add a Definition. Enter care instruction as the name. Then click Select Type and choose multi-line text as it's best suited for this information. click Save to finish. Now, let's apply the meta field to a product. Close the window. On the left, click Product. Select the cotton tee as an example. Scroll down to find the care instruction meta field section. Here, you can enter different care instruction for each product. Let's add an example. After entering the detail, click Save. To link this meta field to the product page, click Online Store. Then click Customize. Select the cotton tee product. Scroll down and click on Care Instruction. In the editor on the right, click the icon next to Row Contents. Click Current Block, then select Product. Choose Care Instruction. Now, the Care Instruction meta field is linked and you can see the contents. We have now added a shipping and care instruction to the default product template, and this field will appear for all products. However, some products may not need this information or may require different details. To solve this, you can create a new product template. To do this, click the default product page at the top. Then click Product. Under the default product template, click Create a Template. Enter new product as the name, then click Create a Template. We are now in the new product template. First, delete the shipping and care instruction block we added earlier. Then, click on the product information section and rearrange the product image and description. Once done, click Save. Now, let's apply the new template by exiting to the admin page. Click Product. To apply the new template, select the back product. At the bottom right, you will see the theme template option, which is currently set to default product. Click to change it and select New Product. Scroll down and click Save. To confirm the change, visit your site through the online store. Click the back menu and select a product. You will see that the layout has changed according to the new template, and the shipping and care instruction field are no longer visible. That's it for editing collection and product page in Shopify. Now, return to the step-step guide page. Check off all completed tasks, then move on to the next step. In this step, we will learn how to add and edit new page. As an example, we will create an About page, and once you learn this, you will be able to create and add any page you want. Let's head back to the admin page. To add a new page, click Online Store. From the menu below, click Page. Click Add a Page in the top right corner. Enter About as the page name. To save, click the Save button. Now, to create a new template for the About page, click the Theme menu. Then click Customize. Click the page selector at the top, then click Page. Click Create a Template. Enter About as the template name, then click Create a Template. First, click the page section, then click the hide icon on the left to hide it. Now, to add a new section, click Add a Section. Let's add a rich text section. Since we have already covered the details in previous step, we will skip the explanation and move straight to editing. For this stage, Just focus on understanding how to create a page and think about how you might want to build your own. Since we don't need a button here, click and delete it. I will put some example text in each text field. Once done, let's add another section by clicking Add a section. This time, add an image with a text section. Again, we don't need a button, so click and delete it. Let's start by editing the image and text with the contents. To edit the design, click the entire section. To overlap the image and contents, go to Contents Layout and click Overlap. When selecting color, you will see the two options. Color scheme affect the entire section, while container color scheme affect the contents area. To change the contents background color, click Change and select Scheme 2. Now, click the heading and to emphasize it, select all the text and apply bold, then set the size to small. To add more section in a similar way, click the entire section. Then, click the icon at the top right and duplicate the section twice. We will only rearrange the middle section. Click the entire section and select Image Second to change the layout. Now let's add the example image and content. Finally, to guide the visitors to another page after viewing the About page, let's add a final section. On the left, click Add a section. Choose Rich Text from the option. To highlight this section, let's change the color by selecting Scheme 5 in the Color Scheme option. Set the padding to 60 pixels for both top and bottom. I will update the heading and text with the example contents. Lastly, click the button and change the text to Shop Now. To link it to the All Product page, click the Input field and select Product, then choose All Product. That's it for creating a simple About page template. Now, click Save to save your work. To apply this template to the About page, exit the editor. Click Page in the menu. Click About and on the theme template, select About. Click Save to finish. Now, let's add this page to the menu. Click Navigation on the online store. Click Main menu. Click Add a menu item. Enter About as the name. Then click the Link Info field, select Page, and choose About. Click Add. Let's move the About menu item to appear before contact. Lastly, click Save menu. Visit the site through the online store to check the change. Click the About menu item. You will see the About page we just created. In this way, you can freely create and add any page to your site based on the information you want to provide to your visitors. Now, head back to the guide page. Check off all completed tasks, then move on to the next step. In this step, we will learn how to write a blog post. edit the blog page, and add it to your site. Then let's get started. Let's just start by writing a blog post. In the online store menu, click blog post. Then click create a blog post. For the title, enter your blog title, and in the content section, you can write the blog post. As an example, I will enter the title. When writing blog content, you can click the star icon to generate an AI-based content. Enter the type of the content you want, and for this example, I will put the blog title and keep the tone set to expert before generating. The AI has generated high-quality blog content, and to apply it, click Keep. Once your content is complete, you can preview how it will appear in search engine. To edit this, click Edit Website SEO and make any change you want. If you want to add a thumbnail image, simply drag and drop the image into the featured image section. When you're ready to publish, select Visible under Visibility and click Save. To create an effective blog page, let's add 2 more example blog posts in the same way. Now that we have written the blog post, let's add and edit the blog page. Before editing the blog page, let's change the blog's current name from news to blog. Click blog post. Then click manage blog at the top. Click on the news blog. Change the title to blog. Click save. Now, let's edit the default blog page template. Click Themes from the left menu. Then click Customize. At the top, click the page selector and choose Blog. Select the default blog template. The blog page will appear with the blog post we added earlier. To edit the layout, click the entire section. In the editor on the right, select Grid on the desktop layout. If you like to hide the thumbnail image, you can disable that option here, but I will keep it enabled. You can adjust the thumbnail image height and choose whether to display the date and author. Lastly, set the top and bottom padding to 60 pixels. Once you are done, click Save in the top right. Next, let's edit a blog post page. Click on one of the blog posts. We're now on the blog post page. The featured image looks a bit too large, so click it to reduce the size. Change the featured image height to small. The rest of the page is mainly content, so there's no need for additional edit. If you'd like to add more section, simply click Add a section on the left to add a section below the blog content. Once you are done, click Save. Now, let's add a blog page to the menu so a visitor can access it. Exit to the admin page. Under the online store menu, click Navigation. Click Main menu. Then click Add a menu item. Enter blog as the name. Click the input field below, select blog, then choose blog. Click Edit to finish. Let's move the blog menu item to appear after About, then click Save menu. To check how it looks on your site, visit your site via online store. check the newly added blog menu. You will see the blog page as we set it up, and click on a blog post to check it out. You will see the post is displayed just as we edited. That's it for writing, editing, and adding a blog to your Shopify site. Now, head back to the step guide page. Check off all completed tasks, then move on to the next step. In this step, we will cover general store settings like payment and shipping. Let's head back to the admin page to get started. To access the setting, click Setting at the bottom left. First, let's explore the general menu for overall store setting. In the store detail section, you can edit basic store information. Click the edit icon next to My Store to add in your store name, phone, and email. Make sure to update these as needed. Close the window when done. Below, in Store Default, you can set your store's currency, unit system, and weight unit. The Order ID section allows you to customize the prefix and suffix for Order ID. You can preview how it will look after inputting your change. The order processing section lets you decide how orders are handled after payment. You can choose to automatically move order to ready to ship after payment, only automate gift card order, or handle all order manually. The third option is usually selected if you need time to confirm inventory and prepare shipping. Below, you can choose how to handle completed orders. To keep things organized, it's common to automatically archive completed orders. If any changes are made, click Save. Then let's move on to the payment settings. The main payment options available are Shopify Payment and PayPal. To set up Shopify Payment, click the button here. There are 3 steps to activate a Shopify Payment. First, submit your basic business information. Second, enable two-factor authentication to secure your account. Third, input your bank detail to receive a payment. Follow the steps to activate it easily. Now, let's return to the payment menu. Next is the PayPal option. If you want to set it up, click here. PayPal is linked using the same email address you used for your Shopify account. To proceed, click Complete Setup. Enter your email and select your country, then click Next. Choose a password and click Next. You will need to enter business-related detail like contact information, name, phone number, and address. Once done, move on to the next step. Select your business type. If you're an individual, choose individual. Enter keyword for the product or service you plan to sell. As an example, I will search for men's clothing. After selecting the relevant keyword, proceed to the next step. You will need to provide your date of birth, nationality, and proof of identity. Simply follow the instruction to complete the setup process. For now, we will skip the remaining steps and return to the payment menu. If neither Shopify Payment nor PayPal works for you, or if you want to offer additional payment method, click Add a Payment Method. Use the search bar to find a method like Visa and select it. You will see all the providers that offer this payment method. Choose a provider that works for you. Let's return to the payment menu. The payment capture method allows you to choose when the customer's payment is complete. The first option, capture the payment as soon as the order is placed. The second option, capture the payment when the admin processes the order. And the third option allows you to capture payment manually. This flexibility helps in a situation where stock, shipping delay, or order change may happen. We have covered the basic of the payment. Now, let's move on to the checkout. The checkout menu allows you to customize the option for the checkout page. First, in customer contact method, you can decide whether customer receive an order notification via email, phone, or both. If you want to send a notification via SMS, you will need to install SMS app. There is also an option to provide a tracking link through the Shopify shop app. Finally, there is an option to require customer to log in before checkout. It's generally best to keep this disabled to avoid a customer abandoning their cart. Below, in customer information, you can choose what information is required from customer when they place an order. Marketing option allow you to ask customer for consent to receive a marketing message. Address collection preference lets you decide how customer enter their shipping and billing information, and it's usually best to let them set this as needed. Lastly, checkout language lets you customize the language used on the checkout page. That covers the checkout setting. Now, let's check the customer account menu. In login links, you can enable the login icon at the top right of your homepage. There are two login methods. New is the recommended option, where customer receive a one-time code via email to login, making it secure and password-free. The classic method requires customer to create an account with a password. In the new customer account section, you can configure settings like allowing the customer to request a return or check their store credit. Now let's move on to the shipping and delivery. The shipping section allows you to set shipping region and rate. Click Generate Shipping Rate to edit the default setting. By default, all products are added to the general profile, and the shipping options set here will apply. Shipping zones are divided into domestic and international based on your shop location. To edit the domestic rate, click the icon next to Standard, then click Edit Rate. The name can be freely set. I will simply change the standard shipping price to $10 and save it. This sets the domestic standard shipping price to $10. If you want to offer free shipping for order over $80, click Add Rate. For the name, enter Standard again. Keep the price at 0, then click Add a Conditional Pricing. This lets you set shipping rate based on the product weight or order total. Choose order price. Set the minimum order price to $80. Click Done. Now, standard shipping is $10 and order over $80 qualify for free shipping. For international shipping, you can see the default country listed. You can customize which country you ship to by clicking the icon on the right, then selecting Edit Zone. Choose or unselect countries as needed, then click Save. Note that the countries in the international zones are currently inactive, meaning order cannot be placed from this location. To enable international order, you will need to activate the market, save your change before proceeding. Click Market from the left menu. Select the international market. Click the inactive button at the top right to change it to active. Now, you will be able to receive international order based on the countries you selected. For this video, we will keep it inactive. The market menu allows you to set up each market with its own language, currency, pricing, and taxes, ensuring an optimal setup for each country. Let's return to the shipping and delivery menu. If certain products require different shipping conditions, click Create a new profile under Custom Shipping Rate. For example, You could name the profile Fragile Product. You can add a specific product and set shipping zones. As an example, let's select only countries in Asia. Once you set the shipping rate and condition, the profile will apply to the selected product. To discard the change, click Discard. The expected delivery date option allows you to automatically calculate and display estimated delivery date or manually set them yourself. Local delivery allows you to offer delivery to customer located near your shop. To activate this, click Setup. Select your shop location, then activate the option here. To set up delivery zone by postal code, click the setting icon in the local delivery and select Edit. Enter the postal code for the delivery area and adjust the shipping fee setting below. Now, when customer enter the shipping address, if their postal code matches local delivery zone, they will be able to choose the local delivery option. Close the window. I will click Discard to avoid a saving change. Now, click Shipping and Delivery again. The Pickup in Store option allows customer to pick up their order from your store. To set this up, click Setup. Select your shop location. You can use the expected pickup date option to set when the order will be ready for pickup after the customer selects this option. Below, you can customize the message sent to the customer when their order is ready for pickup. We have reviewed all the pickup related settings. I will click the Discard to avoid a saving change. That wraps up the shipping and delivery option. Now, let's move on to the taxes and duties. In this menu, you can configure tax settings such as GST for different countries where you plan to sell. Finally, let's check the policy menu. Here, you can create and manage store policy like return rules and other necessary regulations for store operation. To configure return rule, click Manage. Through the return window, you can set the period during which returns are allowed. The return shipping cost option lets you decide who will cover the shipping cost for return. For the restocking fee, if there are fees incurred when restocking returned item, you can choose whether to pass these costs on to the customer. You can also define final sales items, which are products that are non-refundable. Let's go back. Click on Return and Refund Policy. This is where you define the rule for return and refund. Click Insert Template to use the Shopify default template. You can review and customize it for your store, then click Publish. For privacy policy, you will see it's in automated mode, meaning it updates automatically based on your store setting. Now, click Terms of Service and again, click Insert Template. This defines the terms and conditions for using your store. Review and edit it, then click Publish. The shipping policy explains how orders are shipped, estimated delivery item, and shipping fee. Contact information provides ways for customers to reach your store. Make sure all policies are written and set correctly. Now, let's check if the policy appears at the bottom of your site. Close the window. Let's visit your site through the online store. Scroll down to the bottom. You will see the links to the policies we just published. That wraps up the general setting. Now, return to the step-by-step guide page. Check off all completed tasks, then move on to the next step. In this step, we will learn how to add a custom domain to your store and upgrade your plan. As a reference, buying a domain through the Shopify typically costs around $16 per year. However, if you check the Namecheap, you can start at much lower price and even renewal price are more affordable than Shopify. In this video, I will show you how to purchase domain from the Namecheap and connect it to your Shopify store. Let's visit the Namecheap website. Enter the domain you want to register and click Search. Click Add to Cart. Then click Checkout. Here, you can choose how long you want to register the domain for, and if you want to auto renewal, enable it by clicking the option. Domain privacy is a feature that hides your personal information from being accessed through your domain registration, and Namecheap offers this for free forever. Click Confirm Order to proceed. If you don't have a Namecheap account, you will need to create one by entering your information. You will also need to enter your personal details like name, address, and contact information, then proceed with the payment. Once payment is complete, be sure to confirm through the email sent to you to finalize your registration. I will assume we have completed this step and move on to the Namecheap main site. Once your domain is registered with the Namecheap, click Domain List on the account. Click Manage next to your registered domain. Go to the Advanced DNS tab. Click DNS template and select Shopify. Click the check icon to save. Then click Continue. Your DNS settings have been updated, but it may take some time to take effect. Now, let's return to your Shopify admin page. Click Settings at the bottom left. Select Domain from the menu. Click Connect Existing Domain. Enter the domain you registered and click Next. Click Verify Connection. The verification is complete, and it can take up to 48 hours for your domain to fully connect. If your domain doesn't work immediately, wait a little and try again later. Now that the domain is connected, let's choose the Shopify plan. Click Plan in the menu. To select a plan, click Choose Plan. You will see different plan options, and the main difference between them is the transaction fee rate, which decreased with a higher plan. For beginners, the basic plan is usually enough, and it's also great because you can start for just $1. Click Select Basic to proceed. If you want to pay annually for extra discount, enable that option, otherwise leave it disabled to pay monthly. Enter your payment information and click Subscribe to complete the process. We have now completed the domain registration, domain connection, and plan selection. Return to the step-step guide page. Check off all completed tasks and now move on to the final step. In this last step, we will remove the password that currently protects your store, making it accessible to visitors. If you visit the domain where your store is connected, you will see that the site is still locked. For example, the page is still password protected. If you're still editing your store, you can come back to this step later, but if you're ready to launch now, follow along. Let's return to the Shopify admin page. Click Align Store in the menu. Here, you will see a message indicating that your store is currently password protected. If you'd like to change the password or modify the message displayed to visitors, click Manage Password. This is where you can edit the password and the message. To remove the password and make your store public, return to the Theme menu. Click the Remove Password button. Now your store is live for everyone. To confirm, click the View Your Store. We have covered everything from creating a Shopify account to editing your main page, adding product, creating a blog, a new page, reviewing the key setting, and connecting a custom domain. I hope this video has been helpful to beginners starting out with a Shopify. If you found it useful, please like this video and subscribe to this channel.